What's going on YouTube? This is Carl here,
Yup,
and I'm coming at y'all with my first video in
he got a shot.
what, let's say 5 years. I know it's been a while. I took some time off, a lot of time
Ah,
off,
he's mid.
but I feel like with me wanting to come back to
Fuck out
YouTube,
of here,
this
nigga.
would be the right way. And why not tell y'all about my first time smoking weed? And I got some 2K playing in the background, so y'all are not just entertained by
Bitch
my
ass
pretty,
nigga.
sexy face. But let's just get into it nonetheless.
Oh man, I'm like that, bro. I'm like
This
that.
was about, damn, like 10 years now. That's crazy to think about. It was in 2016. It was my freshman year of high school. And honestly, man, as a freshman, I was
He
just,
should have came for
I was
ball.
fresh into high school. I was starting to like
Get some
hang out with
grass for
older
that.
people.
Give me that.
And,
It's another steal.
I wouldn't say I was trying to fit in, but I was just seeing what they were doing, and I was like, why not partake in that? So at the time, excuse me, at the time, I remember I seen it was like a commercial. No, not a commercial. It was like a YouTube video of Michael Phelps. This is when he was still swimming at the time in the Olympics. I seen a video of him talking about like him smoking weed and what it does for him and that stuff. So I was always intrigued by the idea of it. But I didn't really get a chance to actually do it until this random ass day, like in the beginning of the school year. I was hanging out with some friends in my neighborhood,
Oh
some
damn.
childhood friends, and we were
I
just
need
kicking it for the
15
most
He's playing
part.
small
It
forward.
was about a
Why?
good like
Why did it
five,
make me
six of
follow him?
us, and then we decided to all go
Oh,
to
he
the
was trying to
park
cut back.
because people were there playing basketball, whatever, and we decided that was the plan. So we waited until like it was getting dark. Then we all decided to go to the park.
Dumbass bitch.
And I already knew that like all the people I was around was smoking weed, but I was always scared. So I didn't know. I was thinking of it like it was fucking crack. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I thought I was gonna get strung out on like just a whole bunch of shit, man. But we go to the park or whatever, and the people I came with decide, we're gonna smoke real quick before we
No, I'm good.
head out to the basketball court. So instantly, I was like, you know what? Why not try it? In my head, I was thinking, this would be the great time. I got some cool people around me. Fuck it, I'm gonna try it. So I just said, can I come with y'all too? And they were like, whoa, like what the fuck are you like? What? Like, are you choking type shit? I was like, yeah, man. Like, I just want to try it for one time. And the way our park is set up is you got the basketball court right here, and then you walk some distance to the park. Like the playground area is over here. Then at the playground area, there's like two buildings by the entrance. So we went behind those buildings and started lining up. You feel me? Line up the green.
Why would he do a
And
fucking hook?
I'm not gonna lie,
Can't
I
just
was hella
post fade.
scared because I didn't know how I was gonna react, how I was gonna feel. But they wanted me to go first,
Oh, he's
and
obviously a
honestly, I
small
was like,
forward.
nah, man, I can't go
The way
first.
he's moving.
So I see
I'm gonna
one of
call
my
you.
friends do it,
Oh shit, good shit.
and he was
Hey.
like, all right, this is how you do it. You gotta hold this hole because we were smoking out of a pipe. Ooh, he told
Man,
me
fuck
I
that
gotta
shit.
hold this little hole because that's like where the air like escapes to like the cherry or whatever. So you hold this hole, you light it, hit it, whatever, and boom, bada bam. So I seen him
Get
do
your
it.
shit out of here, bitch.
I was like, okay. It was my turn next, and so I was like, fuck. I was scared at that
Come on,
moment. I
man. Let's go
remember
D,
I
baby.
was hella scared, but he held it for
You
me,
seen that?
and he
Nigga
did
green
the
that
the
bitch.
hole in the cherry hole part and all that. So he was just like, all right, on three, just hit it, and you counted down, and I ended up hitting it, and I was cooked. Like I remember being cooked off that first hit, and
Fuck
then
out
they
of
were
here,
like, hit it
nigga.
again,
Nigga
hit it
selling.
again. So I was like, you know what,
Nigga
fuck it. I
sold,
hit it
yo.
again, boom, I
He
hit it again,
sold.
and then the way the building was set up in the back, there's like a little small staircase. So I remember after I hit it that second time, I just sat there. And, you know, everyone got their hits in. You know, we passed it around in a circle, boom, bada bam. And, you know, it was time for us to go to the basketball court. And before we started walking, I remember hearing one of them say, like, oh, like, watch Carl, because, you know, it's his first time. And, you know, I don't want him passing out. So we're walking back. We're like, the building's right here. We're just coming around from the corner in the back. And we're walking. I got like two of my friends behind me just in case. And where the building's place is like in the entrance kind of. So when we walk out from the corner and we start walking into the street of the entrance, I remember I just passed out like boom. I fucking greened out, man. I greened out. That shit was so embarrassing. And I remember them being like, oh shit. Like, everyone was like getting frantic, like they started getting scared and shit, because they didn't know like how that shit could happen. So, you know, I pass out, and while I'm sitting there on the ground, just like with my eyes closed, I remember hearing them say like, oh, get him up. I see someone down the street. Man, you know, we were just all high as shit, man. And I guess they thought they seen someone down the street, so they picked me up real quick. They scooped me up. I'm just on both my friend's shoulders like this, like, Like, if you ever played Modern Warfare 3, that one mission where, you know, you're with Soap and he gets, like, clapped or whatever, and you gotta carry him. I dead ass felt like that. Like, I felt like I was Soap getting carried back to shelter, like, cause I was so fucking high, man. Like, I remember, like, bro, I had motion blur in real life, gang, like 100%. Like, you kick that bitch up to the max. That's how I felt. I just felt high than a bitch. And thinking back to it, you know, I wish I could have that kind of high again. And, you know, your boy tolerance went up, but I'm getting off track. But so they scooped me up off the ground. You know, I feel like I'm in the Call of Duty mission, just getting carried, like, oh, fuck, You feel me? I'm out for the count. Feel like I got knocked out by Mike Tyson himself. And, you know, we're walking back to the playground, and they just put me on the bench. And I'm just sitting on the fucking bench. I'm just, like, looking up at the stars, like, I got a fucking tear come out of my eye, because I'm so fucking high. I don't know how to react for real. I don't know how to, you know, calm my emotions, because I was geeked, man. Like, I was super geeked. But I remember just looking up at the sky, dude, just looking at the stars, and I'm like, bro, like, I'm so fucking high right now. Like, is this shit ever going to come down? And, you know, I might put the video in the video, but one of my friends took a video of me, and I was just looking up at the sky. You'll see I had a tear in my eye. I was like, I was just like a dead body, literally, bro. But, you know, after some time, you know, we were all talking and shit. I'm still looking up at the sky and shit. I'm just, like, thinking about where the hell I'm at. All my life choices leading me up to this point. Everything, dude. And, you know, we finally decided that it was time to go to the basketball court. So I was like, all right, bet. Gathered myself together real quick as best as I could. And we walked to the basketball court. And when we get there, there's already people playing basketball. You know, it was some good runs. And I'm just sitting there high as hell, still looking up at the sky. I'm like, man, like, this, I'm just fucking cooked. And out of nowhere, boom, my boys hit me with some cold ass water. Like, they just poured a whole gallon on me, like, bro, you're good. And I'm just like, bro, like, you did not have to do that type shit. But they poured hella water on me, bro. Like, it really didn't help at all, because I was still high as fuck. But it just made me cold. That was really about it. But after that happened, me and my homeboy, we took a little walk. You know, I was just talking to him. I was low-key crying at this point because I was so fucking high, gang. Like, bro, I was literally in the clouds, gang. I was on cloud 420, literally, gang. So me and him are just walking this trail. We're just talking and shit. And he was like, man, like, I didn't expect you to fall like that, like pass out. And I was like, yeah, I didn't expect so either. And, you know, we're just talking. He's asking me about life and shit. You know, it was a nice little talk, honestly, man. And, you know, we just ended up walking back to the court. But when we walked back to the court, I don't know what happened in that time, but it got all heated and shit. So when I sit back down, I hear niggas arguing. So they're like, oh, like, they're talking about basketball shit. And then there's this one dude, you know, he used to live in our neighborhood. He was like a hood type of dude, you know, like, he trapped, he smoked weed, all that type of shit. And, man, how can I fucking get this? When I ended up walking back, I sat back down, and y'all are probably not gonna believe me, honestly, but the rapper Pooh Shiesty, he was there too. He was at that park, cause you know this is when he used to live in Texas. Cause you know I used to live in Pflugerville, Texas. I'm in Austin now, but you know he used to live there. 2016, around there, like probably for like a year or so. And you know everybody called him Memphis, but he was also there too. And he was sitting right next to me. And so while this shit's going on, like he's just like talking about this shit, like what they finna get into type shit. Cause this is homeboy that's in the argument. So they're arguing about basketball. And you know the hood dude is like now, like I'll beat your ass type shit. Like you know I thought, cause in my high mind, I'm just looking at this shit like I'm just peeping everybody energy. I'm just not saying shit, but I'm looking. I'm like, man, like, I hope I don't see no fight, cause I don't want no shit to go down. Cause, you know, the dude that's like the loudest one, he used to hang out with Pooh Shiesty back then, so you know that what type of timing that was on. So, fucking, me and Memphis, we were just talking. You feel me? He was like, he kind of looked at me too, and he was like, man, like, are you high right now? I was like, hell yeah. And he just starts busting out laughing, and everything calmed down a little bit because the hood dude just sat down, sat out the game for a little bit, and then he ended up walking away. But when he was walking away, he got on the phone and started calling someone. So now I'm like, should I fucking run, or like, what's gonna happen here? Because I don't want motherfuckers to come to the park and start spraying this shit up, and I'm just sitting here high as fuck, just decoy. So, you know, they ended up keep playing some more games. You know, I'm just sitting there talking to Memphis, talking to my other homeboy that put me on, and you know, we were all just chilling, bro. It was a very chill environment, and man, I remember it was starting to get pretty late, so everyone started going home. And I had to end up calling my grandma, because I lived with my grandma at the time. I just ended up calling her. I said, yo, can you come pick me up? Like, but I really had like gummy legs. I could not walk. I was so cooked. I remember I was like, man, I can't keep going much longer. I can't walk all the way back home. So I just called my grandma real quick. She came by, scooped me up, and I don't remember that car ride back, so that's how you know I was out of there. But I just remember getting back home. As soon as I walked through my door, that front door, I went straight to the kitchen, straight into that refrigerator, because I was high as hell, had the munchies, hungry as fuck. So, you know, I'm scavenging the refrigerator, trying to see what I can get. Boom, 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 boom. Get some food, whatever. You know, it helps my high a little bit, but I'm just, like, it's my first time, so I'm geeked out of my mind. So, you know, I just go into my room, man, play some video games, just lay down, and man, it was fucking crazy. The next day at school, I guess like the people that always go to the park, they heard about what happened. They're like, oh, like how do you feel now? Like, are you hungover? I was like, yeah, man. Like, I was just out for the count. Like, I was gassed, dude. That shit was fun though. But you know, like the next like day or so, I was at one of my good friends' house, and his brother, we were outside playing basketball, and he started smoking. He was like, "Oh, like I heard you smoked at the park. Like, you want to hit this hoe?" I was like, "Nah, man, I'm good." And then we ended up going back to the same park. You know, he's still smoking on the way there, and he's like, "Oh, like, are you sure you don't want to hit this?" I was like, "Hell, nah, I'm good, man." And you know what I'm saying? I didn't smoke for like, bro, because that time I smoked, I was a freshman in high school. I didn't smoke again until like the end of senior year, because at that point, like, you know, I already got my credits. I'm chilling now. I'm student aid, helping out teachers and shits. You know, it's like free reign at this point, so I felt like I was good to do that stuff. But you know, I started picking it back up like really that summer, cause my senior year at the end, like when we went to spring break, we went on spring break. We never came back because it was COVID. Yeah, like right when we got to spring break, you know, they were like, "Oh, we're giving y'all another week." And we're like, "Hell yeah, another week of school? Fuck yeah!" And then they're like, "All right, we're gonna give y'all another week." We're like, I mean, I guess like, I'll take it, but okay. Then they're like another, like it just kept going, and we're like, what the fuck? And then eventually, you know, the COVID outbreak happened. They shut everything down. You know, everything went virtual. And honestly, bro, it was easy, but I didn't like fuck with it honestly, so I didn't really do shit. But everyone ended up passing anyway. Like they graduated every single fucking body. You didn't have to do nothing, and you were going to graduate. So I was kind of mad about that because I didn't have to do shit. And if I didn't do nothing, I was still gonna graduate anyways. But I didn't. You know, that's getting off track. But yeah, I didn't start smoking again until senior year, bro. 2020 COVID year. And you know, at that point, you know, no more school. Feeling like everybody's just really inside. So me and my homeboys, we were just smoking damn near like every day, gang. And you know, it was like that for a cool little while. And I ended up getting a job and some more shit. But you know, I think I'm starting to slow down on that because you know, this video is not meant to be like encouraging to like smoke. Because honestly, if you can, just don't do it. Like it's cool to do in the moment, but you know, it's just like, for the moment type of thing. I would say you can start smoking whenever you're like, I don't want to say rich as fuck, but you're like comfortable in life. You got a house, car, family, whatever. And I guess you can smoke if you want to. But if you're like still pretty young, bro, you're still in school, you know, just put it down, man. You know, you don't have to smoke at all. But yeah, man, that was the story time. You know, I don't know if this is gonna be a long video or not, cause I'm just recording this shit on the fly, honestly. And if the game in the background's not finished, I'll just let y'all watch the rest or something. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I gotta edit this shit later on anyway, so you know, just let me know if y'all want another story time. You know, if this video, let's say, if this video gets 10 likes, bro, I'll come with another story time. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'll think of it. It'll be something entertaining for sure. But you know, that's enough talking for me, man. You know, it's been calm, man. It's been great. God first, God bless. I hope y'all have a great day. And, you know, enjoy yourself.